everyone, I'm Lauren from My Something Beautiful Life. Now I don't know if this planner is going to look familiar to any of you. If not, don't feel bad because it's pretty old. It's from 2020. I bought it the fall before when it was released and didn't get a whole lot of use out of it. I never used it for anything actually. I just really loved it and so I bought it. I like this layout. Anyway, just thought I would share with you that this was the last Happy Planner that I bought, at least until now. I can't even really tell you why I decided to try Happy Planner again. It's been a really long time since I used one of their planners. I think I've maybe bought 2 sticker books since then, maybe a couple of the notebooks, but in general, it's been a really long time since I did anything with Happy Planner. But in my own true fashion, I like trying out different planners, even when they are ones that I've used before. But this is the weekly planner that I am intending to use for 2024. So I thought I would flip through it and show it to you and just explain a little bit about why I chose this one. This is one of their classic size planners. It's called Apricot and Sage. And this is the dashboard layout. It's actually a mom themed planner, which I'm not a mom, and so yeah, it's not in here too many times, and so I'm just gonna go with it. I really love this cover. I love the quote. One of my favorite quotes of all time is "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication," and so this kind of just reminds me of that. But not just the cover, but the inside is really pretty, and so I just liked it. But the main reason why I actually chose to use this one for 2024 was because of the dashboard layout. I've been really struggling with weekly planners lately, and by lately I mean, oh, probably like a year and a half now. And this layout is unlike anything else that I've seen, and so I really wanted to give it a try. I've tried it briefly in the past when I was using Happy Planner, but it came out not too long before I stopped using them. And so I really haven't had that much experience with it. So I'll get into that in a minute, but I just want to flip through it really fast. I mean, most planners, they repeat a lot, so there's not really a whole lot of variance to show you. Here we have the 2 years overview. You have 2024, 2025. This page I actually really love. I haven't got to use this one before, but I remember noticing it when they first started doing it, and I really love this yearly overview. It goes through 6 months on each page. So you have January through June, and then July through December, and then it just gets right into the months. One thing about Happy Planners is there's not a lot of fluff in them. You're not going to get contact pages, password pages, even really notes pages. You have your dashboard page at the beginning of each month, goes into the monthly calendar, then the weekly layouts, and that's basically it. One of the perks though of Happy Planners is the discs, because then you can add and take things out as you want. And I did use Happy Planner a lot. Like if you go back to the beginning of my channel, don't actually do that. Those videos are probably awful. But my first few videos are all about Happy Planner. I used Happy Planner for many, many years. I have hundreds of dollars worth of accessories and note paper and stickers and all of that still. So I am not a stranger to Happy Planner. It's just been a long time since I've bought one of them. But we're gonna give it a try and see how it goes. I do like their updated dashboard page. When I used them in the past, they had things like the currently, which for me, that's just kind of worthless. Like, I don't care about tracking things like that. I just like that this is note space, and that's pretty much what I need every month. And so I appreciate that. This is a good page for me to have at the beginning of the month to just kind of make some lists, maybe put some of my goals in there, something like that. And these planners are actually fairly neutral now. I think they have some that are in color. This one is actually very, very neutral, which I love that about it. The dividers have colors and foiling, and they're really fun, but the pages themselves are very simple. I've definitely gotten more simple in my planning over the years. I don't use a lot of stickers in my planner. I mainly just use pen and highlighter, so I actually really prefer the simplicity of this. I do like the little polka dots along the inside. I think that's a cute touch. But overall, it's just very basic. And then this is what the weekly layout looks like, which again is very neutral, very basic. And I kind of love this. So anybody who knows me fairly well at all knows that I like making lists. I don't have a lot of appointments during the day to keep track of. I may have a few things to make note of on a specific day, but most of the time I'm just working off of to-do lists all the time. And that's why I wanted this layout. I already have some plans of how I'm going to divide up these sections. Basically, this is going to be my running to-do list for the week. This section I'm going to use for church things. I think I might actually use this for what it's intended as looking ahead, and I might just put in things that I know are going on next week or things that I just need to be aware of that are coming up. And then this notes section down here, I actually want to use that for content for YouTube and my blog, any projects like that that I'm working on. And then I'll just use the weekly layout over here for just things that I know need to be done on a certain day or the few appointments that I have. If I know that I'm working a specific day, then I can put that down. But this is going to be a very general overview. The extent of my planning is not going to be in this planner. This is really, I mean, I don't want to call it pre-planning because I will probably do it at the beginning of the week and I may fill in some things throughout the week, especially this page. I think this is going to be my working page through the week. But I also do plan to still use the Daily Duo from Erin Condren. And in the past, what I have been struggling with is being able to use both a daily planner and a weekly planner. But at the same time, I kind of need a weekly planner and a daily planner. I really need a weekly overview to look at just to help me really understand what's going to happen through the week. It just kind of helps me get a grip on it. When I can only look at one day at a time, it's kind of hard for me to plan for the future. And so I really need at least a short future view. It's also why I love my monthly calendars, because I like being able to look ahead and see what's coming up and kind of get an idea for how far away that is. Like, do I have 2 weeks or 2 days before specific things need to get done? And so larger overviews like weeklies and monthlies really help me with that. When I'm only planning daily, I tend to just get lost in that day and then I just miss things that are happening later and I just get behind. And so I'm hoping that this helps me not do that as much. I don't know exactly what I will use this for. Some of the things I've thought of are a meal plan or also maybe planning out exercise or something like that. Or I could even use it to track something throughout the week. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure. One thing I just love to do with planners though is just kind of adapt as I go. If something's not working, I'm not afraid to change it up. I'm not afraid to relabel things and just use spaces for how I actually need them to function for me. So this is kind of an experiment just to see how it goes, but I'm really hopeful that this layout will be really good because this is the space I've been desperately needing for my weekly overview. This is very helpful for me, but if I don't have enough note space to write down all the random things that don't go on a certain day, my brain is still chaos. I still get so lost. And so I just need note space that goes specifically with a week. So I'm hoping that this helps. So that's basically an overview of how I plan to use it. Again, this planner is pretty simple. It's pretty cut and dry. It's going to be the same every week. You have the same dashboard at the beginning of the month. So it's mostly just the tabs that change. I kind of like that I know what to expect, but then again, most planners are like that. You don't really have a lot of planners that change as they go throughout the weeks. Maybe some of the journaling ones might have different prompts or something like that, but really, most planners, once you see what 1 month looks like, then you pretty much know what the rest of the planner is going to look like. So I'm just kind of flipping through so that you can see the dividers, and that's pretty much it. I mean, once you get to December, I think the only thing that you have left is at the end, there is a notes page. But again, because it's on discs, anything can be added to it. I actually have a punch for this. It's not a Happy Planner punch. It's the, is it ARC? I think it was from Staples. And so I've been using that for years. Like I said, I've used Happy Planner a lot. I'm pretty well set up with note paper and stuff like that for it. I don't foresee needing anything else in here. I might do some note pages at the back. Like, it's always nice to have note pages. But in general, I use so many other planners. It's not like I'm going to be adding a budgeting section or health section or anything like that to this planner. It's just going to be my weekly planner. So we'll see if I throw anything else in here. I'm sure I'll talk about it more soon when I show you all of my planners for 2024. Maybe I'll have it set up by then. We'll see. But I just thought this was really pretty, and so I just wanted to come on and share with you real fast why I decided to try out a happy planner again. I'm really hoping that this works for what I need, but as usual, if not, I will let you know and we'll see how it goes throughout the year. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope this was fun or helpful, something. Hopefully it provided some sort of entertainment for you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.